game info. Alright, and get my displays changed. Get off of there. Boop. There we go. And of course it forgot what controller I was using already. Maybe it's a problem with my Joy-Cons, because I think it happened when I played Animal Crossing too. I don't know what the deal is. Oh boy, spooky scary swamplands. That is why I gave today's stream the title that I had. I was trying to think of a clever wordplay on, like, bogs or swamps or whatever. And then at some point I just started thinking of, Howland Reed from Game of Thrones. But apparently not the HBO series, because I don't think he ever appeared in the HBO series. Like, did he ever appear even in a flashback or anything? He was kind of fucking important. He's like, well, his children at least are the very reason why Bran got all the way to the wall. And, kind of played an important part in, the backstory of, Daenerys and, no, not Daenerys, what's her name? What's her fucking name? Lyanna Stark, right. Alright, so let me go ahead and recap the situation that we're in. We are 3 bugs on a mission to find an artifact for the Ant Queen. We're hot on the trail or something in the Wasp Kingdom, but we, ran into a hostile group of leaf bugs. And now we gotta find our way out. Also, we had another traveler with us, but he has been separated from us, and he needs our help. That's the cutest little bee in the I've ever seen. Yeah, this is a really, really cute game. I love it. We're stuck already? This is bad. Kabu. Yeah, there's something about this swampland that's really gotten under Kabu's skin. We must save Maki. We cannot let anything happen to him. Well, yes, but how did you... When I remember how it felt to be left alone, my helplessness here, I get so angry that I can crush anything. So let's go. We must hurry. Boy, what's all that hopelessness talk? Everything's always worked out fine. Why are you so frazzled? Just tell us, we'll get it. Very well. I will tell you the truth. I've spoken enough of how dreadful this place is. In my hometown, it is regarded as a graveyard of naive explorers who drowned before they noticed. My master, my friend Bit, and I, we wanted to see Bagaria's vast and beautiful kingdom. Despite many warnings and to avoid the Wasp Kingdom, we crossed this swamp. You can't mean... It speaks for itself, doesn't it? I'm the only one who made it! Even though I was the rookie, they made sure I would. Kabu, why would you hide this from us? Yeah, you're always telling us you'll help us! There was no need. The pain of that journey, I wished to bury it, to overcome my regrets in a new life. Alas, I find myself back here, haunted. It's gonna be okay, Kabu. We're gonna cross it together. Yeah, no one's getting left behind. We'll save Maki and get out. Just crossing is not enough. I wish to... Kabu? Come on, say something. You're right. We will best this cursed land together. It's a promise. Let's watch out for each other. You got it! Team Snakemouth is ready to go! Bee, Leaf, thank you. Let's go. And I'm sorry. Oh, right, yeah, so... New powers as the plot demands, as it happens. You get those in battle, too. And it's pretty cool. I like the way they do this. Alright, so it's been like a week since I last played. Let me take a moment and make sure that my gear is in order. We probably don't need this anymore. Probably gonna be running into enemies a bit too strong. Let's see here. Victory Buzz, that's been really helpful. Alright, yeah. So I got like one move left over. Who should I equip? Oh, I don't even really have that much of anything good to use. How about a little bit of numb resistance? I know there's some like caterpillars around here that are really good at like stunning the whole party, and it's not fun. Hang on. There we go. Alright, the battle music's different. I forgot about that. Yeah, this is like intense battle music. I wonder if it's gonna be like this for the rest of the game, because we're technically in like the second half now. Yeah, in addition to the characters, the music can also be really, really cute. I love that victory jingle in particular, and apparently I wasn't supposed to fight that thing because it just came right back. Okay, gotta use it for a puzzle then. Alright, so the deal with these... Woo! The deal with these three is that they are a team of explorers, a very ragtag bunch that just happened upon each other by chance, but they have a really good dynamic. Like, their characters play off of each other really, really well in this game. It's not often that you see, like, tritagonists in a story like this, but again, I think it works really, really well. No... Not a single one of them can really be considered the main character. They're all equally important. Alright, this will not be a problem. How much damage can I do with a tornado toss at this point? Ah, that wasn't very much. Then again... Hey, let's give this a try. I haven't tried this attack yet. That's pretty good. That's very good. Very expensive, though. That's alright, though. I got the victory cheer. That's, like, perfect for just exploring and fighting. Basically gives you, like, one free, like, bonus attack that you can use for each individual battle. It's really good. Like, I thought that the badges in Paper Mario gave you a lot of, capacity for strategizing, but this game takes it up to the next level! I forgot, there's sneaky ninjas in this game. And despite it being a leaf bug, it does not actually count as a grass-type Pokemon, so it does not take any extra damage from ice. The only advantage you get is that the leaf bugs are individually kind of weak. But when they start bunching together, they cause a lot of problems, because they have a reactive ability. Every time one of their own takes damage in a battle, the like other leaf bugs in the party like gain boosted stats, and it can really rack up. What is this? That's a big caterpillar. That thing was huge! That shape. It must be that cursed beast. You mean the one that... Look, it seems to not have noticed us. With some luck, we'll avoid it, Kaboo. Yeah, we'd better get a move on. Avoid it? No, this time I'll... Alright. It is crystal clear what his intention is now. He is out for revenge today. And no one is gonna convince him to do otherwise. What do we got going on here? A platform with some logs. Whoa! Didn't see him. And that is why I put on the numb resistance badge, because that kinda sucks. Alright, I'm gonna need some help here. Good enough, I suppose. Then I'll do a charge through, dash through, whatever. Yeah, my timing is not good with these enemies. Ugh. It's taking all kinds of damage now. Oh, 6 damage? What? Oh, they stack. Okay, okay, I see. So I've got a badge on Kaboo, where every time he takes damage, my party members get a boost, similar to what the leaf bugs do. And as a result, apparently if it happens more than once, or if, like, one ally receives multiple boosts without actually taking action, then, oh, hang on a minute, she lost her boost. This might not be good. Alright, there we go. If you can block good, then it works out alright. Alright, the penalty, the price that you pay for having that, the favorite one badge on, the one that boosts your ally stats when you take damage, is that the ally that equips it has reduced defense. So you have to be careful about that. For the longest time, I thought that you would get natural upgrades that increased your abilities of, that increased your attack and defense. Like, the jump and hammer upgrades in Paper Mario, or the super blocks for your partners. But no, I think a lot of direct modifications to your attack and defense come directly from medals, and oftentimes there's a price to be paid. So this is a game that really rewards you for strategizing and using every element to its fullest. I'm gonna probably need to heal real quick. Let's see, baked yam, honey drop, leaf. Oh, we got some supplies to go around. We're fine. Alright, these chompers are a bit of a problem. Yeah, they just take so much damage. Can't do anything if it's frozen, though. Oh, you will regret that decision, my friend. It's like using Future Sight in Pokemon when you're about to die. Like, if the battle's gonna over, it doesn't matter. Man, I wonder who the composer for this game was. I've been thinking of seeing if I can get in contact with him on Twitter or something and see if I can track down, like, whoa! Track down the, the sound banks that he used to make this music. Because I would like to remix some of it if I ever get the chance. You know what? Probably... There's never... Whoa, okay. It's not foolproof. Actually, okay, I take that back. So the way this works is that it only works on these flat brambles. If they're all scraggly and bumpy like those back there, it ain't gonna work. Ooh. That's interesting. I say specifically because I expected it to do something completely different. I thought it was gonna, like, drop the logs or something. Oh, come on. Is something happening? Was I supposed to, like, keep that in place? I have no idea what this thing's doing. Maybe I have to go back and hit this. Oh, hang on a minute. It was moving this, of course. even so, I'm curious. What happens if I go back and press the other one a second time? Nothing from the looks of it. I really thought those logs were going to be important somehow. Oh well. Oh, I had to jump. I forgot to jump. And now I'm all the way back here. Okay. Alright, what do we got going on over here? A pile of rocks. Ooh, and a little thing underground. Crystal berries! While I was playing this on my in my downtime last week, I discovered the dark cherries that grow underground. They seem really good. So I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out for that. Oh boy. How am I going to deal with you? This could be good. Let's give this a try. Oh, wrong one. And didn't even freeze him. Oh dear. Oh dear. And he's got a lot of defense. This is not looking good. Maybe Hurricane Toss can defeat him. Not enough! Oh, this is gonna be terrible. Help! Oh boy. Alright, so does that boost his defense too? I can't remember. Maybe not. Maybe that's just offense. Alright, so in watching some livestream archives from when Desert P played this game, really cute playthrough, by the way. He's got an excellent, like, cute voice for V that I just adore. But, yeah, while watching that playthrough, I quickly came to understand how incredibly powerful it is to stack offensive buffs on V. Because her multi-hit attacks work like Power Bounce from Paper Mario. In that, with every hit, your attack power just drops by 1. Which, really, like, sets up a lot of potential for combos. Oh, there we go. Alright, I got this. Jeez, that's powerful. Okay, how do I want to do this? Alright, Heavy Strike. Does Heavy Strike ignore all of an enemy's defense? God, I hope so. Yes, it does. Okay, good. We got this. I screwed it up, but we did it anyway. Yeah, I'm already getting some, like, audio sync problems. That's a problem that I've been having with, my Switch capture, like, all year. So every now and again, I just need to refresh the display, like this. And we're back to normal. If I don't stay on top of that, then we end up with situations where I've got, like, 2 whole seconds of audio delay between when you see something and when you hear it. Which, for a game where timing is essential, like this, it's not good. It's not good at all. Oh wait, I know what you expect me to do here. You want me to jump on this while it is spinning. There we go. Not a problem. That might be a problem. I can't reach him from here. There we go. Kabu, you're amazing. Okay, how do I want to do this? I can probably leave that little flower guy alone until the end. I'm assuming it doesn't have anything really bad like a revive, or anything like that. Alright, I am tempted to just use an item or something. Nah, let's pass my turn on. Alright, I got this. Jeez, 5 damage. How did I even get that much? An extra point from being in the lead, an extra point from, like, the offense badge that I have. Extra point from Kabu's favorite one. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's... It's easier than I thought to just stack offensive buffs in this game. Alright, where's this go? Righty then. Oh, wait. Right. It moves back and forth. I forgot already. Well, you know what? It's fine. I can cheat at this anyway. No, I can't! Okay, so at this point in the game, you basically have a choice of 2 major areas to explore. You can go where the story wants you to go, to the swamplands, or you can go and explore Upper Snake Mouth. And I would actually recommend, like, maybe not doing all of Upper Snake Mouth right away, but rather, like, just dipping your toes in the water. Because that's how you get this, like, icicle drop move for Leaf, which you can use to cross water, and it's really, really good. Ugh! Wrong one. Oh, this is gonna be trouble. Ah, I only got 2 of them. I guess I got no choice but to just hit him with everything I got. Oh, they have lifesteal. I forgot about that. Ow. Ah! Oh, that's not good. Kabu, help me out here. Oh, but yeah, this is really not good. Man. I don't really have that many good options here. Hurricane Toss might be just enough to punch through their defenses. A little bit. And I attacked with the wrong character. Oh boy, this is not going well. Okay. And they still get lifesteal, even if I block. Not good. How the heck am I gonna do this? Maybe if I just use a bunch of heavy strikes. Okay. This is gonna be slow going, but I think I can do this. What? What'd you just do? No! You jerk! It's a little baby chomper. It's cute and all, but man, is that annoying. Alright, I'm gonna stick with the strategy that I had. But after this battle, I'm gonna be completely spent. Even if it does 0 damage, it still gets lifesteal. That is just terrible. Okay, I might have this, though. Yes! Man, those chompers are no joke. Okay, alright. I'm crossing my fingers and hoping, beyond hopes, that there's a place to heal right up here. Nope, there's a Mantid Fly. And there's a Venus Bud. Okay, Venus Bud. Thank God it's you. So what do you have to say about this place, Venus? This place is daunting, isn't it? I hope my help cheers you up a bit. Well, yes. I'm so glad I got the discount on healing. Alright, so Mantid Fly. Probably want to open with V on that one. Ugh! I thought I had you. I thought I had you. There we go. Just focus on the Mantid Fly first. Focus. Okay. Alright. Second verse, same as the first. Heavy Strike, followed by, something. I wish I had just a little bit more power for this one, but if it takes an extra turn, so be it. Wait. So that thing basically gets 3 attacks when it's on low HP. That is not fair. Man, if I was playing on hard mode, every single Wild Chomper would be like its own individual boss fight. That's how strong they are. Ugh, jeez. I'm not even getting EXP for this. Maybe I should put the Bug Me Not medal back on. Yeah, this is way too much effort to be spending on battles that don't even give me EXP. That being said, that does kind of rob this place of the menace that it was supposed to have. This is supposed to be a really dangerous place, but I've done so much side questing that I can just, like, slap on that medal and walk past everything like it was nothing. Maybe not the leaf bugs, though. I might still have to fight them. Whoa! Okay, apparently there's 2 of these now. So, what is the purpose of these little rocks? Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to, like, make a tower. Too far. There we go. Alright, that's probably good enough. Yeah, just barely. Oh, he got me! Okay, let me see here. What options do I have here? I could try like a tornado toss followed by something. See here. Alright, I'm gonna have to... Oh, that's not quite gonna be enough. Shoot, I should have done this in a different order. Oh, boy. I wonder, if I use the hard seed on the front row, do I get a damage boost out of it? Nope. Okay, that guy's about to hit really hard, and we just gotta be ready for that. Oh, but I have the first, like, that armor thing equipped, so we're good. Alright. Alright, V should be able to do 3 points of damage with this. Yes! And as I suspected, leaf bugs do still give EXP, so Bug Me Night will not work on them. Alright, what's gonna happen when I hit this switch? Oh. It's never what I expect. I don't know why. Oops. Wait, there's something this way too. Ooh, what could it be? It's a caterpillar. Oh, thank you. That's like the exact charm that I needed. Alright, I should be able to wipe this guy out without any extra assistance. Oh! Honey? He's fast! Alright, well, hopefully I will be able to hit the right one. Huh? Oh no! They do that even with their clones? Oh, that's not fair. Okay, good. I got the right one. I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know if it worked like Magic Koopa magic or what. Ooh! That will probably come in handy very soon. Actually, you know what? I think there's a boss fight coming up where I am definitely going to want more than one revival item. Oh, don't think I didn't see you there! Come here! Get over here! Yeah, I'll just speed things up a little bit. Oh. I love how the items also bounce on the trampolines. Alright, onward and upward. Man, I don't even want to bother with that chomper, but you know what? I wanted to at least see if I could wipe him out instantly, but nope, that's not gonna happen. Okay. How about we open with a hurricane toss? With an attack boost! Alright, here we go. My charm ran out, that's fine. Nice! Wow, you don't get that to happen every day. Ugh! Man, I'm not good at blocking that. Fortunately, I think I have, like, a group heal option available. Yeah, I've been keeping it in my inventory for just such an occasion. And just in time, too, because there's a save point right here, and I got a feeling there's something mean and nasty on the other side of that path right there. Oh! Hello. Oh, that's what that does. Okay. Alright, this is exactly why I brought the mushroom gummies. There we go. Basically good as new. Yeah, let's go. Oh man, what could be around the corner? You know what? I'm afraid. I'm a little bit worried about what's around the corner, so let me take a moment to reanalyze what I've got equipped. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. That might be good. Get the spiky bot on Kaboo. Maybe Lifestealer? That seems to be playing around with it too much. Because I spoiled myself on an upcoming boss fight ahead of time, I'm thinking of taking this off, but at the same time, I don't know. And I can't decide. I do have 5 hull points, though, so I could just go for a straight, you know, like antlion jaws or something to bypass defense, or like defense exchange on Kabu. If I had another back support, I would use that. TP Plus would also be pretty good in this context. Maybe Prayer would be good. You know what? Let's give it a try. Let's give Prayer a try. Alright, it is not yet boss time. Okay. I spent all that time worrying, and it's not yet time. Alright, fair enough. Sheesh, at this point I would be better off just, like, reloading a save, so I don't have to spend all this time faffing around with the whatchamacallits, the badges. Alright, I am thinking maybe I actually want the Mightier Pebble equipped to better deal with the leaf bug threats. Yeah, that seems like a good thing to have for right now. And you know, I keep forgetting that Leaf has a really broken ability to just, like, waltz in on enemies like this and get a really easy, like, first strike on them. Alright, so what we want to do is wipe these guys out in as few hits as possible. Well, not counting multi-hit attacks. If I had just one more point of attack boosting, that would have worked perfectly. Oops. Nah, it's fine. I can't wipe him out in one turn anyway. Man, I really wish I was closer to getting a new level up, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I want more medal points. I want to experiment. Furthermore, I've got an awful lot of money. So the next time I'm in town, I'm just going to go nuts buying stuff. You know, I can't help but think that the ice blocks are not supposed to behave like this. Where they lurch forward and then lose all their momentum. Like, I wonder if that's a bug or something. Oh, what's going on here? Alright, first of all, I see a major threat from the leaf bug. Let's go ahead and take him out. Oh, this is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. If I can freeze either of them, that would be incredibly beneficial. Shoot! I've invested too much in this strategy. I have to go all out. I need to freeze the other one. Alright, there we go, we're good. Okay, maybe Tornado Toss would be good. Like, if there's two of these bastards here, I really need to go all out. Alright, screw it. I'm burning all my TP. Could I get this guy even without the extra bonus? Let's see. Let's see if I can do it. Alright, yeah, I got this. Ooh, extra leaf. I'll take it. Not you. Not that kind of leaf. There we go. Alright, Bug Me Not does work sometimes. And apparently we're gonna have to use that little guy for a puzzle. But how? If only I knew what these things do. You know what? I bet we're gonna have to take one with us. So we're gonna have to, like, drop one, like, lower the platform, and then bonk a block onto it. Alright, could you just leave me alone for a second? Where'd he go? I know he's coming back. There he is. Wait. Can I not freeze him while I have Bug Me Not equipped? Okay, there we go. I was just too close. You just take a timeout over here, okay? I don't know why it's not going any further. This is so great, because it just lets me do puzzles in peace. Oh, hang on a minute. I think I'm supposed to drop it from the other side. Well, whatever works. So I'll get that up there. Oops. Oh, that makes the blocks disappear. It makes one of them disappear. Actually, wait a minute. Okay. I thought I was gonna have, like, an easy win here, because I would end up with, like, 3 ice blocks due to a glitch, but nope. Let's do this again. This is, like, the most tedious part of the game. I hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, there's an awful lot of block puzzles. But I mean, one of the main character's abilities is freezing things, so it just makes sense. Freeze and whack, freeze and whack. Whack and freeze. Whackaroni and freeze. It's like the worst pun I've ever made. Alright, I'm gonna send that back up whilst I move this over this way. I got a feeling there's gonna be something really good in store for me doing all this. Alright. Oops. Alright, I only need him on the block for just a moment, whilst I board, and then we wait. Yeah, I really don't think these blocks are supposed to lose their momentum in midair. But that's where we are. So that brings the little thing over. Oh, it makes it start moving. Okay. So that's in perpetual motion. That's good. Hopefully we won't need any more ice blocks, but we might. Whee! He just might. Oh, no, 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 no. Stay away. Oh, he got me. He really got me. Oh, no. Okay, what kind of damage are we looking at? This is gonna be like 4, 3, 2, 1, or maybe just 3, 2, 1. And then an extra 1. Whatever, let's just try it. Oh, that's right, it's got defense. I forgot about that. Can't block while you're numb. Ugh. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. And I'm running low on TP as well. I can't be spending my skills willy-nilly. Here he comes. Man, these clubbers are no joke. So did I miss anything? It feels like there's a bunch of stuff up there that would be cool to get to, but I can't imagine how I would do it, so I'm just gonna move on. Maybe there'll be an extra quest up there later or something. This little green shrub is so suspicious. I thought for sure that was gonna be like an entire army of ninjas that were gonna pop out. Oh, is that... I think that's the way to get to Maki. Alright, we've almost got it. I was just looking to see if there was a secret down there. Nope. What about over here? Nope. I am a very avid secret hunter now that I have, like, after playing Yoshi's Island in particular. I've been replaying that a lot lately. And, been having a lot of fun with it. And that game is so full of secrets. I think I'm actually gonna do that as, like, a part 1 stream kind of deal later this week. I'm gonna open up with Yoshi's Island. Not to play it very much, but just to show off secrets that I found, because they're just so dang cool. Maki, are you alright? I am fine. It was a light bruise. I should be up soon. Oh, they're everywhere, ain't they? So persistent. You're still injured, so let us handle this first. Yeah, we'll knock him out in record time! Stay cautious, Teen Snatemouth. Something doesn't feel right. This feeling... Let's go on ahead. Kabu, you're trembling. Don't be reckless. It's not over till we're out of here. You stay here, Maki. We will clear the area ahead. I should have been pressing minus more often. Yeah, something really is suspicious about that bunch up there. So I'm gonna go ahead and prepare like I did before. Prepare for, like, the worst. Alright, so take off First Plating, take off Mightier Pebble, and now let's think. Super Block is kind of universally good to have. Antlion Jaws could be good, but I don't know if the boss coming up has defense or not. Oh, hang on. Heal Plus could be good. And let me see how much I have in the way of healing items. Oh yeah, that will probably be excellent to have. I forgot I had that, actually. So we'll have Heal Plus, Spiky Bod for Kaboo, and then we got 3 points left. Now, why don't we put Prayer on, well, hang on. Let's think about this a little bit longer. Crazy, What do I have that's just 1 point? to use. Mighty Pebble, Quick Flea, nah, none of those are gonna help me. I suppose I'm just going to go with... yeah, Prayer. Better than nothing. Alright, here goes. The welcoming party. Alright, let's settle this! A tremor here? It's coming! There it is! That thing's big. What's that? Kaboo, is this? You monster! How many must you terrorize to scent your infernal urges? We've never seen anything like this. Kaboo, we should fall back. No, this beast ate my friends! You vile, wretched scum! You will rue the day you let me live! Kaboo, we get you're angry, but this is too risky. We've beat way stronger foes. We will destroy it! Kaboo! It's too late to run! Come, you degenerate beast! Face justice! The beast. Alright, Leaf, you're up. Spy this thing for me. Kaboo, we understand your pain, but keep it together. We cannot attack this beast without a plan. Although, truth be told, it's strong and resilient. An all-out offensive may be our only chance. I should have gotten Break on Leaf. I didn't know if this thing was going to have defense or not. Alright, let's just attack normally until it's time to switch up our strategy. I may try a taunt real quick and see where we get. Ow. Not bad. Alright, let me try one of my famous combos here. I can freeze this thing first. You know, slim chance, but I'm gonna try it. Yes! Oh, you are in for it now, buddy. Yes! That's like optimum damage output. I love it. Oh, it's got lifesteal too, huh? I think I know exactly how I want to handle this fight. This is gonna be no problem. Yes! Wait, what? Oh, it took damage because of the spiky bod. Right, I forgot about that. I can't believe I'm getting so lucky with these. Here we... wait. Oh, I didn't put her in the lead. Oops. Oh well, good enough. What happened there? I couldn't do it. Alright, whatever. Yeah, the fact that this thing's packing a bunch of lifesteal moves is definitely trouble for me. I got enough in me for, like, one... oh, hang on a minute. Actually, I don't. Alright, Kaboo, you're gonna have to spend a turn recovering TP. Let's see here. This'll do just fine. Man, I love it when I do that right. Comes. Not enough. Oh god, everyone's poisoned. I didn't expect this. Alright, it's fine. We can still do our combo. Not quite. It's alright. That's still a lot of damage to be doing in one turn. Alright, what else do we have in the way of recovery? This thing's got poison curation, so that's good. Let's go ahead and use this on Leaf. What is that? What is it doing? It is beefing up real heavy for something. I don't have enough resources to finish this in one go, so... I can't decide. Okay, this is a bit of a risk, but I'm gonna try it real quick. Oh, it froze me. Still, this could be good. I could put up, like, a big bubble shield. Ooh, that's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah, let's try this real quick. Oh! Yes! That worked out really well. Although we still don't... this is not good. Maybe I can still pull this off. Let's try this. Alright, that did like 7 damage or something. Oh god! What did you do? What are you doing? V, Leaf! No! No! Not again! My friends! All because I wanted revenge. I haven't honored my companions. I've tarnished their sacrifice. V, Leaf. Because of you, I found friendship again. I will defeat this monster, not for revenge, but to protect you! Oh, he's got a permanent attack debuff! Ha! And we've got... Okay, I see exactly where this is going. Yeah, keep chomping on me all you want. I've got something that negates your lifesteal. Hey guys, welcome back. It's like nothing ever happened. Yeah, 99 damage. That's the second, like, 99 damage problem that we've had to deal with. You can now carry 2 more extra items. Nice! Very nice. I thought I was done for! Thanks, Kaboo! That was too close for comfort. Hi, Maki. Nice of you to join. You actually did it! I was extremely worried. Kaboo, what is wrong with you? You endangered your team, and the mission. If I had been stronger back then, if I hadn't run, could I have saved them? My friends? V, Leaf, I'm sorry, I was blinded by this pain. Because of me, you almost... You better be sorry! I'm too young to get eaten! But I think I would have done the same if someone, hurt you guys. Same. Even so, Kaboo. We cannot turn back time. Even though they're gone, we're sure they are proud of how much you've grown. You saved us, after all. My teacher would be scolding me like you are, Maki, for being such a fool! I'll take that apology. Thank you, everyone. I don't deserve this kindness. Shut up, you're the kindest bug around. To a fault, we must say. Everyone! That being said, we're at the Wasp Kingdom's door. Because of my injury, I won't be able to accompany you inside, but... I shall move on ahead and set up a camp so that we may rest up. I shall watch the exit route to make sure you can return. We can do this mission. Together! Let's go and fulfill our duty! I'm happy that he kept his little victory pose. What the f... Don't scare me like that. I was legit afraid that the game was gonna crash on me right after a boss battle. All because I cut down a little shrub. Alright, well, out of fear, I'm gonna go ahead and save again. Oh, you know what else I was afraid of? I was afraid that I was gonna get, like, stormed out of a live stream tonight. Because the weather was, getting a little bit rough. It's been a little bit weird today. It's been overcast, we've had some, like, sprinkles, but there has been a lot of, like, hot wind today, and that's very unusual. I'm trying to, like, prepare a drink while I'm trying to use 2 Joy-Cons with one hand, and it's not working too well. Ugh, there we go, finish off that tea. Now I'm good. Man, thinking of fruits, I had kind of a weird thing to eat earlier today. My family's been way into these French yogurts lately, called Oui, like O-U-I, the French word. And I tried one that was key lime flavored, and it was really bizarre. Most of it kind of just tasted like plain but sweet yogurt. But then I got to where, like, the lime gel was at the bottom of the cup, and it was just really potent. Not my favorite, but it wasn't bad, either. If only I could express how glad I am to be out of there. No surprise, we can do anything! It's not much of a celebration, but we get to set up camp and rest for a few moments. Would it be wise to stop now? Of course, we've all taken quite a beating. My leg most of all. If you're going to infiltrate their kingdom, you'd best be in top shape. Give me a moment. Not bad. We should eat something. I brought some secret honey. You got through that treacherous place while keeping a stash? Incredible. You'd best share, V. We're starving. Eat your own stuff. Just kidding. It's fine this once. We beat that super huge monster. Everyone? Kaboo, are you hurt? No, I'm just so happy that our journey didn't end today and we can share more of these moments. You're such a softie. Of course we'll get through everything if we're together. Team Snakemouth is the best, for a reason! It seems my loss was not putting you on my team, eh? Maybe I would have made such an incredible bond, too. You're our friend, too. Kinda. Thanks for passing us and all. I'm sorry for delaying us with my sentimentality. Let's feast and get ready for our mission. Now, for the briefing. The path ahead is one of structural weakness into the walls I spoke of. Because this area is covered by heavy foliage, it seems the wasps haven't noticed this crack yet. Well, good for us. Let's go in then. Don't be hasty. You mustn't let the wasps catch you. If you're captured, that's it. It's over. Can't be any tougher than the bandit hideout. Do not underestimate the wasps, V. Indeed, we must be utmostly cautious. Yeah, V, you better not do any underestimating. I get it, drop it already! Either way, I shall remain here securing the exit route. If you get hurt, do retreat and come to me for treatment. You cannot afford to be reckless. Team, we're starting the operation! Alright, right here at the edge of the Wasp Kingdom. What can we expect? Paper-thin defenses for one. I have a feeling that there may be a connection to a tunnel very close to here. There's a waterway. I wonder where it leads. Yeah, this is why I recommend going to Upper Snakemouth first. just to get this ability, and then going and exploring, because you never know what you'll find. That being said, I do wish this was a little bit faster. You've got to be kidding me. I was right there! Alright, I don't think I'm gonna be going into Wasp territory just yet. It would be great if I could restock my items a little bit. I just gotta focus when I'm doing this, man. So, wow! Hang on a minute. I had this ability before I even went in there, right? Could I have just bypassed this whole... I could have, like, skipped past the entire swamplands, couldn't I? Oh my god, what happens if you do that? And you, like, skip the entire section with the beast? Oh my god, I can't believe that was an option. Maybe something would have stopped you if you tried to go that way. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's right, the boulders. So you might have been able to make it across the river, but you wouldn't have been able to smash your way through. Okay. That's why that wasn't previously an option. Unfortunately, that does not connect to the place I thought it did. So I think I'm just gonna have to press on now. Man, we've got access to so many new areas now that I have that smash ability. Ooh. Yep, something is going on here. Oh. Oh, I actually didn't want to go in just yet. Wait. Yeah, I really didn't want to go in just yet. Let me go ahead and reset real quick. Good thing I just saved. Danganronpa. Does that actually mean anything? Dangan? Like, is Danganronpa like a real compound word? Oh yeah, I think it is. Like, isn't it supposed to be like a Japanese portmanteau that effectively means, like, to counter an argument with bullets? Or something like that? So is there even anything out here to stop me? Like in the front gate area? I like how we're already building up to, like, a military theme here. Oh boy! And that could happen! Let's try not to get caught. So, yeah, that was just all in your imagination. Don't worry about it. Can I just, like, dig under here? Nope, can't dig. Okay, I got it. So probably that entrance that I found was the only path that we could take, but even so, I want to explore real quick. For all I know, there could be, like, a new metal hiding somewhere around here. Ooh, and there's a little side path here. Ooh, yes! Right here. This is what I was hoping for. This is like a really good, what do you call it? Like a really good, connection hub between the Wild Grasslands, the Wasp Kingdom, the Ant Kingdom, and the Golden Settlement. It's all right here. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pay her to go ahead and smash open this tunnel. Let's do it! The parallels to the Hungry Luma are stronger than ever. I never even... You guys know that pose that she just pulled with that pickaxe? It's literally the exact same as the Hungry Luma. Like, here's the official render, so you guys know I'm not just spitting bullshit. Literally the same. Hey, speaking of which, why aren't there any Lumas in the Paper Mario games? Like that, if Paper Mario had continued to build off of Thousand Year Door's roots, like just imagine how awesome it would be to have a Luma partner. Alright, now we got easy access back to the kingdom. Rocks are simple to break through. The grassland's flora was a big challenge, though. Alright, just having a quick look around. So how many more miners do we have that have not yet gotten to work? Let's see, we got you. So you're gonna go to Metal Island. You're going to, like, that weird place that I know exists, but I haven't been there yet. And you, I guess we'll see where you end up later. But yeah, I need to, like, do a bit of research on this game's history on Kickstarter. Because I swear, all of these cute little ant designs are all, they were all made by, like, Kickstarter backers. And I think also the bonus bosses, like the bounties, I think all of those were designed by Kickstarter backers as well. And it makes perfect sense. Because they're just, like, they have no bearing on the plot, they just kind of appear in somewhat appropriate places, and they only exist to be a challenge for you to overcome. It's like the perfect Kickstarter reward. So, do I have any, like, books? No. I don't have a single book, but I might have some discoveries. Not quite. There is one thing I've been meaning to do. I read about this somewhere, and it makes a huge difference in this game's, like, berry economy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Apparently, when you deposit enough at the bank, like, the interest rate practically doubles. Like, not the interest rate itself, but, like, the rate at which you gain interest doubles. Man, just think of all the new places I can access just around the Ant Kingdom's outskirts with this new charge attack. It's gonna be great. Whoa, you've really saved up. You've reached 500 berries in your account. Saving up's really important. You're now a platinum member! That sounds like... what's the reward? Your interest has been doubled, and you get this fancy card! Yeah! You know about returns on investments? Look, what matters is we're getting rich. She probably has her own account separate from all of this. Let's see, is there anything new up here that I haven't gotten to do yet? No, nothing new up here. Yeah, I might as well have a quick look around and see if there's anything new to check out. If nothing else, I should at least buy a badge or two while I'm here. Let's see here. What's this again? Status relay. Status Wee-Way! Transfer all statuses to the relayed ally. Nah. Let's see more. That all you got, buddy? There is that. That could come in handy. I wish I knew how many metal points it costs, though. Well, if I can't find anything better, then I'll go for the poison ability. But yeah, right now I'm not exactly feeling it. Can I cook while I'm here? I got multiple leaves that I can work with. Let's see, I can make an omelet with a leaf and an egg. So let's go ahead and make one of those. I don't know what the best thing to do with that honey is, though. I want to, like, make a, anthropomorphic version... No, that's not what it's called. Like, make a human version of this guy. Like, I'm imagining him just being a big guy with, like, a little kerchief over his head with a huge nose or something. Oh, by the way, I heard that there was something else that you could get in, from shades down here. I can't remember what it is, though. Yeah, let's just have it... Hi, you're new.
Eh, that smell. You found some dark cherries, haven't you?
Well, yes. How did you...
Yes, I can feel their scent all over you. I have a lot of dark cherries with me, you see. I can smell them from miles away. So rare and valuable. Dear cherry lovers, I'll sell some of mine for 50 berries each.
What? Can't you lower that a bit?
Finding these cherries is no easy task, not even for my expert nose. 50 berries, it's a steal!
We did hear some amazing recipes using them.
Yeah. Please consider it, cherry lovers. It's an amazing deal.
They are pretty good, but I just don't think I can afford that right now. Higher chance to cause status effects on enemies. That might be good. That'd be like a little bit of extra insurance on the combos that I pull with Leaf and V. But not yet. Not yet. I'm gonna wait till I get more crystal berries. I'm honestly surprised I haven't found more. Like, at this point in Paper Mario, I would have found a whole bunch more, like, star pieces at this point. Maybe I will consult the fortune teller, see if I can find anything good. Let me see here. Aphid dew. More honey. Squash. I don't know. I don't think I got anything good out of the aphid dew and the honey. You know what? I have a recipe book. Let me just check it real quick. Alright, what can I make with a honey? Glazed honey, better than nothing. Sweet shroom, it's alright. Honeyed leaf, it's alright. Oh, hang on a minute, you can do something with the aphid dew. Alright, let's go ahead and get one of those then. So because this is like a kingdom of bugs, like this whole story is just bug-centric, you have to like mentally keep track of what the parallels between bug culture and human culture are. So in this case, the aphids are like livestock. They lay eggs, and the bugs cook the eggs, and they also leave behind dew, which I think is supposed to be a parallel to milk. I say that because you can combine the egg and the dew to make a shake, not unlike what you would do with milk and, I don't know, eggs in real life, so... Yeah, I guess this is just, like, really sweet milk that I just made. It's like the bug equivalent of chocolate milk, I suppose. What do we got here?
My Mecha Claw!
Blast those heckin' wasps! They've stolen my prototype Mecha Claw. Chances are we'll just find that while we're exploring the Wasp Kingdom. Don't really need to go out of our way to do anything. So I still have, like, a honey drop in storage. Let me take another look and see if I can do anything useful. You know, if nothing else, I guess I'll just try pairing it with a squash or something and seeing what happens. Actually, have I ever paired it with a yam before? Make like a honey yam? I don't think I have. Alright, these are all like flour recipes. We don't have any flour. Yeah, these are all, like, premium stuff that I don't have the ingredients for just yet. Yeah, maybe I'll just make a glazed honey and call it a day. Yeah, I wanna save that squash. It's the only one that I have. May as well see if I can do anything good with it. So actually, come to think of it, what's more effective? The glazed honey or the sweet dew? Oh, sweet dew's better. Alright, may as well just make that then. Oh wait, I don't have any more dew. Whoops! Alright, glazed honey it is. The way I envision this little confection here is that it's like a fruit gusher, but with honey instead of, like, fruit goop. Fruit goop. Alright, are we good on items? Oh, we've been holding on to the Crispy Donut this whole time. Oh, we still have a Crunchy Leaf. How about we make a mushroom salad? Or another leaf omelet. I'll make the mushroom salad for the sake of variety. And have I ever even tried mushrooms in a salad before? It seems like it would be really good. There was something I used to do after cooking mushrooms, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. I used to mix them with something. Pasta, maybe? Yeah, it might have been pasta. Where I would, like, fry them in a pan along with some other stuff, like, I don't know, Spam or whatever, and just throw it in with some pasta. That probably sounds gross to some of you, but I enjoyed it a lot. Alright, so I still have not found a good badge to invest in. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the poison needles. We'll see how much that costs. As far as, like, metal points goes. That would actually give me a reason to use those abilities. Alright, let's do it. And it costs... 3 metal points. Alright, I figured. May as well just go ahead and slap that on for the heck of it. You never know. Could be useful someday. Actually, you know what? Wasp Kingdom does seem like a good place to practice with that. Because the enemies there are just gonna be tough. There's no way around it. They're just plain gonna be tough. And come to think of it, I should go ahead and rearrange my badges a little bit. Take these off. I didn't even use the prayer ability. You know what? Maybe I'll keep Spiky Bot on Kaboo for a little bit longer. Oh dang, I'm already almost out of metal points. Let's just put Bug Me Not back on, because like, Wasp Scouts and Troopers, they're not gonna give me anything. Because we fought them all the way back in Chapter 2. So their EXP output probably has not scaled appropriately. That's what I'm gonna guess. Alright, back to the wild. Boy, am I glad I found that shortcut. This game is really generous with its shortcuts. I appreciate that.
I enjoy.
Okay, we've managed to sneak inside. Let's find the artifact and get out. Wait, Leaf, remember, we must not be caught. The wasps are formidable foes.
Hey, we managed to get past the bandit hideout, didn't we?
I don't think the wasps will be as easy to shake off as the bandits were. Let's plan our moves carefully so that the mission may succeed. Let's move. Yeah, I got a feeling that digging is not going to be effective. How are we going to get past that guy? Is this safe? It doesn't feel safe. Oh, I see what we have to do. We have to, like, tunnel. There we go. Oh, this is where they live. Huh. It's a bit more complex than what the Ant Kingdom has. Alright, I don't know exactly where we're going, so let's just pick a path and go with it. Tanks? They got tanks? Like drill tanks from Avatar: The Last Airbender? You guys remember that? They had a whole episode dedicated to that fucking drill tank. And it was like really weirdly like suggestive. Hang on, why is this light on? Ah, it was worth a try. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything we can do here yet. I'm willing to bet that there's... Oh, watch it. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for that guy to turn around, and then I'm gonna, like, try to sneak under to where that, switch is. There we go. What does this do? Does that make it, like, automatically go up and down? Alright, yeah. And there's a nice little heal/save point right here. Very nice. I'm gonna double back real quick and see if I missed anything on the other side of that wasp. Nope, doesn't look like there's anything. And this place is kind of in a state of disrepair, isn't it? Oh, that guy's asleep on the job. Ha. Hang on a minute, which way is that wasp going? Foreground or background? Alright, he's going in like a circle. Oh! And that could happen! Let's try not to get caught! I love the way that they framed this. Alright, so I guess what we have to... Wait. Oh boy. So we can get kinda close, but not too close. Probably like he doesn't care unless you just get right in his grill space or something. There we go. Alright, we're probably gonna have to do that second. First, we need to get this ice block created and out of here. There we go. Don't mind me, just whacking a block around. Nothing to see here. Yeah, that's how far the blocks are supposed to fly. Why do they not always do that, I wonder? Uh-oh. It's stuck. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so it must be... You broke my block?! I really think we just have to get this done in one go. If we double back, then we've already lost. Alright, there we go. I think we got it. Alright, so that is there. Now we just need to get this thing going. Alright, good, 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 good. We got this, we got this. Okay, okay. Now we got the key. And before I forget, I'm gonna go ahead and check out this little spot to the right. It's probably nothing, but you never know until you look. Can we even make it all the way over there? Seems like kind of a long jump. Yeah, no. Nope! So even though that only happened in our imaginations, if we examine thoroughly, you will see that we still have the— no, we don't. It actually reset my getting the key. Oh, that's funny. Wait, did it? Yeah, it did. You know what, this'll probably be fine if I just leave it there for a minute. Stay away from my block. What's wrong with him? Did I break his pathfinding? I can make this work. Alright, we're good. There we go. Yeah, it's not too hard once you know what you're doing. Alright, no more fooling around. Let's get the heck out of here. No! No! I keep thinking that's safe, but it's not. It is not safe. You're never safe. Yeah, I got this down to where I can do this in one loop. At this point, I'm not even gonna bother going right anymore. I'm just gonna drop down, hope that I don't get seen immediately, and maybe that'll be good. Now let's just hide over here. Actually, you know what? The path is clear. Let's keep going. Ugh. Man, this is a bit annoying. But we're good. We got the key. So something I like failed to do previously when streaming this game is to use the Bug Ranger plushie on like anything that calls for a key item. I did not realize that it would produce like funny results. Alright, he's going that way. So what I want to do is open this gate and then go right through. There's a wasp scout, like, right there. How am I gonna get past this guy? Like, that way? I can't believe this is working. But seriously, how am I gonna get over there? I think I picked the wrong path. Like, I don't need to be over here at all. So what I need to do is, like, wait for him to get over there, and then go around this way. Where in the world am I? How do I do this? If only I could see a little bit further. Like, the visual obstruction is half the problem. Do I have to, like... Nope, can't get too close to him. Huh. How do you do this? Can I, like... I don't think you can freeze the sleeping guards, can you? You don't suppose the scouts can't see you while you're underground, do you? Yeah, how do you... Hang on a minute. Maybe those guys he can tunnel underneath, because they're, like, sleeping. Alright, I'm gonna try that. Also, I love the way that the scouts, like, do tippy-toes. Maximum sneak. How is this considered safe? Yeah, I think those guys just can't see while you're... What am I gonna do about this big bruiser right here? Oh, I know. I probably need to use the beamerang. Gotta be real careful about this. Whew, made it. Yeah, this is a tense little area. Ooh, what do we got here? It's super quiet in here. They must not be patrolling past here too thoroughly. Yay. Ugh. Alright, team, this is a good spot to rest. We can proceed when we are ready. Less guards mean whack-em time. You know I'd rather we be cautious. And you know how we are. Let's give it to 'em. Food storage, huh? Oh, there's a guy right there. Even so, I don't want to fight with anyone that I don't need to, because it's just so... difficult? Hang on a minute. I might need to actually fight these guys to get keys or something. Hang on. Alright. Here we go. Don't have anything that's really good in this situation, unfortunately. Yeah, I might just have to leave it to V next turn to take care of the scout. Is there any way I can, like, get that guy without having to... No, I don't think it's possible. Alright, if I do Tornado Toss, what's that gonna be? It's gonna be, like... Actually, I could do this. Yeah, I could, like, aim at both of them separately and it'll do, like, 4 damage each or something. Alright, here we go. If I don't miss... It didn't even poison. That's a waste. Whatever. Scout down. Hey, what the? Oh, they're giving out way more EXP than before. What gives? I gotta say, I really like the battle theme for the Wasps. It's like a play on Flight of the Bumblebee. And it's got an irregular time signature. Those are always fascinating to listen to. Oh yeah, we're getting buckets of EXP now. Now that we're, like, actually on their home turf. And didn't get a key or anything. Still, that's a good incentive to fight. So given the situation we're in, Bug Me Not obviously not going to be effective. Let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off and apply Mightier Pebble. We're gonna need something to target airborne foes. Alright, Alright, yeah, once again, I think tornadoes are what we... Well, actually... you know what? Let's mix it up a little bit. First of all, I gotta work on my aim. God damn it! Alright, let's try the boulder toss then. Oh, it does splash damage! I didn't know about that. Huh. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Ooh, 5 damage! I didn't know that would be a thing. Alright, I'll take it. A little bit early, but that's okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to be real conservative with my resources here. I've spent about half of my TP. And I need to keep a healthy reserve. Never know when we're gonna run into trouble. Is that a wasp in there? So they're imprisoning their own kind, too. Huh. Oh, that's not good. Leaf, help me out here. Yes! Now, what next? Let me try Needle Toss again. Well, I was aiming for the guy behind, but oh well. Alright, honestly, I could probably just ignore that last guy and focus on this one. That could be a good idea. Still gonna need a bit of extra damage to push through, though. Leaf's gonna do, like, 4. Alright, yeah, we got this. Here we go. That guy's probably gonna call for it. Nope! Well, color me surprised. He actually resigned to his fate. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I forgot that poison can't actually knock out an enemy or an ally. I'm gonna have to remember that. Alright, how do I free these guys? Ooh, there's something in here. Oh, maybe I don't free them. Maybe I just, tunnel underneath. Actually, it looks like there's a bed right here. Do we know them? Huh, I don't recognize them. You look a little bit familiar. What's going on here? First of all, what's with you, mister? Why's a wasp in prison? The best way to know is to ask the fellow, I believe. Everyone's gone nuts! Even my best friend wouldn't listen to me! So they threw you in here? Uh-huh, it's so frustrating! I got thrown in here on purpose. So many wasps! Help! She sure looks glad to be here.
She's nuts!
Even if she's glad, we must save her. Uh-oh. Yeah, I've got a food I can spare. Yay! The king will pay. Rest, poor soul. You will be freed soon. Nothing to say, V? A request, perhaps?
Nah, let's go, team.
Even you are here. In everyone's, time of need. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. I think we're gonna need, as many Heelys as we can get. Actually, we might even want one of these. Or just, yeah, I'll just take out the ice cream. I'm gonna save the special revive all for a special occasion. That being said, I do wish I had a healing point right about now. Hello. Oh!
Huh? Oi! Who are you? How'd you get in here?
It's nice to get spoken to for a change.
Wait, are you the Bug Rangers? Oh, Queenie!
Pardon me?
Yeah, just look at the poster.
Oh my god.
It's such an honor! Wow! Finally someone's heard my pleas!
Please, what do you mean? You're the ones attacking everyone.
Not me, I'm just a queener. Everyone's gone super nuts lately after the queen went missing. I'm just kind of rolled with the punches. Better than going thrown into a cell.
You're saying the Wasp Kingdom's changed under the king?
You've looked around, right? Everything's so unkempt. Everyone's just focused on fighting. Don't know where he came from, but he sure messed up stuff fast. You'll help, right? You're the Bug Rangers.
Yes we will, on our honor.
To help, we, need an ancient artifact. Got any of those? Oh, no way they'd give anything useful to me. You'd have better luck asking the king himself. Here, this should help you.
Nice. We can't believe this is working. Hang on tight, miss. We will restore your kingdom.
Ah, you're all so cool. Yeah, you better have a reward ready when we do. I'll give you some of my famous stew for free. Or I would, but I'm in a tight spot now. Economy's bad, but you'll get a superhero discount. I'll take it. Name's Jade. I can't believe my dream's coming true. Make yourself at home, Rangers.
Ooh, a shop no less.
You're a big inspiration, you know. Wasps are strong, so if a little bee can be a hero, maybe I can too. You saying I'm little? Whoops.
Your faith in us won't be misplaced.
I really hope so. I need to see the Queen again, to thank her for this pendant and all. It'd be so unheroic to not be able to.
We're surprised you lied to her, Kaboo. It's an emergency, and it makes her happy, so...
Wow, this stew is super good.
Alright, yes. Please. It's free.
Can't beat shit that's free.
Alright, so how much for the stew? 7 berries, 7 HP, and 7 TP. That's excellent. Most excellent. And a mushroom salad and a magic seed. Oh, does that mean we're gonna be dealing with poison later? If they're selling a poison cure item? We'll have to be careful of that. Okay then. I was not expecting these guys to respawn so quickly. Okay. So, does that get us into the food storage, or something else? Yep, here we go. And in here we have pots, pans, corn bean squash, It looks like there's something over there, but it might be nothing. Oh yeah, it's just a pile of books. Ooh. Alright, welcome to Let's Play Super Mario Brothers, the RPG. Ooh. Ooh. Are we about to have a boss fight, like, right here, right now? There's no way that's not... There's no way that could be anything but the entrance to the throne room. Oh boy. Let's make sure we're ready. I actually don't know what to expect right now. Let's see, so we're gonna take off this and... maybe this. Still thinking of break. Maybe Antlion Jaws would be good for someone. Or, I don't know if this is gonna happen, but just in case we have to deal with poison, if anyone's gonna benefit from it, it should be V. It could also slap on Weak Stomach. Some interesting ideas here. Probably also Leaf Cloak. If anything poisons her, it'll probably be like area of effect attack or something. And I'll go ahead and put Heal Plus on Kaboo, and I think we're good. Alright, let's see what happens. This seems to be the throne room. Well, yeah, you can see the throne right there in the middle. The artifact should be around here. Let's look around. Yeah, there's no one here, and there's... I won't let you take another step! Who is this? Who's there? Show yourself! Oh, hi. Shoot, what kind of voice should I give for this guy? Hear me and hear me well. I am the cruelest, the most cunning. You face General Ultimax, the crusher of rebellions. I'm gonna try to go for like a Sergeant Slaughter kind of thing. You cretins thought you could enter these lands these halls without my noticing? We've been watching your every step, and here I was waiting for you to come for my grand entrance. Your entrance was absolutely, what's the word? Yeah, lame. Insolent, peasant, commoner! I'll teach you how we deal with outsiders here in the Wasp Kingdom. Just get out of the way, we're in a hurry. As if I'd let you take even one more step. Now drop and give me 5! Oh, he's got friends. We've lost the element of surprise. Look, just hand over the artifact and you'll save yourself a whooping. Fools, the artifact is only for our great king to behold. Even now he enjoys its splendor, safe within his chambers. You are not to disturb him in any way. Your king feasts and rests while your kingdom crumbles. Have you no obligation to your people? All who serve the king are well cared for. Traitors don't deserve a thing. We cannot afford to debate our enemy. Let's clear the path to the artifact. Oh boy, we got a whole squad going on in here. I'm gonna go for a full defensive combo here. Bubble Shield, Light, and Taunt should get the job done. We don't have time for this! We've gotta get to the Wasp King! For a general, this guy's really weak. I'll beat up everyone else first. Ooh, Numberries, huh? That's not good. He didn't even do anything, he just, like, taunted. Ah, I see. He goes into, like, a guard phase. Whoa there, big guy! I almost got run through! He gets tougher when I hit him. Nothing Kaboo can't handle, I hope. actually kind of clever that they're, like, using items against us. Do I have any items that I can throw back? Ah, no I don't. That's too bad. Well, all the same... A long-range defensive enemy. It seems tailored to make... Oh, it seems tailored to make my life difficult. Yet I have the best shot of breaking through its defenses. I won't let my team down. Alright, how do I want to do this? Frozen Drill might be good, or... Maybe I'll just try to take it out for a turn. Ah, it didn't work. Alright, fine. We should have a lot of attack power. I might not even need a special move for this one. Yes! Oh, he's just gonna stay underground, is he? Alright, one tornado toss should do it. Yes! Oh my god, he's... Is that really all you've got, Ultimax? Come on! I had better hopes for you. Wow, okay, that's actually a surprising amount of damage that he's doing to me. Let's play it safe here. I've got an omelet. I'm gonna eat it. Oh, he doesn't even have any defense applied right now. I can just end this with a tornado toss. Is that really all you've got, dude? Shoot, I should have slapped on the hard mode badge for that. No! My troops! How dare you! Just shut up already. This is getting tiresome. Get him, Kaboo. As you wish. Let's get the artifact back. The king should be in the next room. Let's go. General guy turned out to be a pushover. As if we needed more distractions. Let's just get the artifact and make our exit. So, another thing I spoiled myself on, and it's the reason why I'm gonna... Hi. You're not the king. The king's chambers are quite pretty. The king isn't here? Huh? Who's that? You! Who are you? What? Are you the king's, Heavens no, I'm but a hostage in my own castle. I am Vanessa II, ruler of the Wasp Kingdom. Or so I was before that poser somehow stole my people's minds and locked me in my own chambers. Could it be you've come to save me? It would be a lie to say so. We came to defeat the king. He's not here. Or at least to take the artifact. I'm afraid not. He left the general in charge some time ago when he decided to attack the Ant Kingdom. I have not seen him since. What? How could this be? He was driven out of the Ant Kingdom, and we've had reports he... Could it be? This is bad. Disastrous. What's up? We were tricked. There's no artifact here. What? The general lied through his dirty jaw. Curses! Your kingdom must be in danger too. We must return immediately. Please, allow me to accompany you. It would not be wise for me to stay here. Have your people forsaken you completely? My people have lost their minds, even if I do not know how. We cannot rely on them. Let's leg it! What if all the town's ruined again? With haste! Oh wow, she's actually with us now. fascinating. Wait, are we gonna have, like... Uh-oh. You fell for our trap! I cannot help but laugh! General Fuff! Not my name! And you're too late. Our attack at the Ant Kingdom may have failed the first time, but the second time, without you lot and that sword guy out of the way, our glorious king will finally take all the artifacts. Curses! We won't be able to get back in time! We played right into their hand. Get out of the way! Gladly! Not like you can do anything to stop us now. No time to waste. Let's meet up with Maki and rush to the Ant Kingdom. What? Team Snakemouth, what's wrong? Did you find the artifact? Maki, we have no time! We must go to the Ant Kingdom right now! You see? What? Town looks more than fine. Did that poser lie to us? No, I can feel something is off. We must hurry to the Queen. I shall accompany you. I do wish to talk to the Queen about the situation as well. Yes, I shall escort you. Team Snakemouth, please join us whenever you are ready. Oh, this is weird. This is super duper weird. I need to go back to the castle. Something weird is happening. Alright, well, I've got a chance to heal. Let's go ahead and do that before we take any risks. Wait, just 3 berries? Oh, wait, that's what it was before. Okay, what is going on here? I got a bad feeling about what's gonna happen when I walk through here. But I have to do it. Yeah, we know. Some of the bugs have a bad feeling about what's going on. Now, what is going on here? I feel like something's happening in the throne room, but you're too afraid to check it out? What kind of guards are you? You don't seem well. Team Snakemouth, hurry! Was there a place I could save close by? I really don't want to take any chances here. There's a lot of things that look like save crystals, but they are not. Okay, tell you what, I'm just gonna go pop into the, like, wherever. And when I come back, we'll have saved and we'll be good to go, right? Right. We got lots of healing items still. General Ultimax was a complete pushover. Alright. I'm just gonna keep my equipment, because I don't know what to expect here. Yeah, what's going on? It's too quiet. Okay, then! You vile filth! Step away from the Queen! Team Snakemouth, I'm sorry, my injury! You blasted usurper! Will you burn all of Bagaria to the ground to reach your foolish ambitions? You're all so pathetic. Pitiable. King holds absolute power over his people. He is not meant to serve. He is to be served. To command, to possess, to enjoy. That is the privilege of royalty. And it shall all be mine. You haven't learned your lesson? Shall I thaw out your ice and flame once and for all? Like we'd fall for the same trick twice. You would. Okay then, we don't even get to entertain the joke of a boss battle. Team Snakemouth! Kaboo! move. Kina!
Stop! You will hurt my people no longer!
Hand them over. All of them. Or I will pry them from your carcass. No, if we do, he'll... You have until my axe swings to say yes. Wow. Wow. Wow!
She actually gave up!
It'll be all the same when I come back with the power of the Everlasting Sapling. You shall all bow to me once more, but you shall keep breathing. Enjoy your last days of peace, low lives. Hang on a minute, who's that? We have a new stained glass window to look at. We lost. That's no way to end a show. My queen, all I've done is fail you.
Stay still, Maki. You're even more hurt than me. It's okay. At least we're all safe. It's not. He's just gonna get the sapling and come back.
What could be the source of his power?
Elizant. No, Queen. Thank you for choosing to save us.
Ooh! The mask comes off.
I do not deserve your gratitude. I failed everyone. You, my loyal people, my mother, the Queen. It would be folly to pretend I deserve this royal mask.
My queen! That's not true! We couldn't ask for one better! You were our mother, our beacon of hope!
Thank you, Zariant. But now all has been taken away from us. The Wasp King possesses the keys to find the sapling. I have failed as both your queen and mother of our people.
No!
I know that I am an outsider to all this, but may I speak? When the king usurped my people, I cowered and hid. I've never raised a blade. I simply believed my subjects would always follow me, no matter what. I don't know how, but he turned them all on me just like that. If you are not a queen, I am but a peasant.
I would never serve one without conviction and integrity. You've given us all the chance to thrive in your city.
Your words are kind, but I cannot accept them. As we speak, the Wasp King must be heading toward the Everlasting Sapling. Yet we have no way to pursue. Elizant, please answer us finally. Why do you desire the sapling? Why go through all this?
I assumed it would be to keep yourself young and fit to rule.
Right. No one wants to get old. Fair assumptions, but no, it was never something for my own gain. I might as well tell you, then, the reason for my search. The true queen, Elizant I, my mother, she yet lives. She was put in a deep slumber using crystal energy, a sort of stasis. It was her dream to get the sapling so she could continue to rule Bulgaria for years to come. I wished only to bring her back with it. A graceful queen loved by all, a diplomatic genius who ended wars without combat. I longed for her return, so that I may concede my throne to her. For she is so much more than I have ever been. We truly thought wrong of your intentions, but the truth sounds even more insane. Wow, that's awesome!
I'm not sure if that would be my reaction.
We need to go beat up the king. Whatever he wants isn't any better.
If we knew where he was going, we would have some chance, but...
Actually, I do know where. Probably. Were you ever gonna tell us? Speak up! Right, I was, waiting for the right moment. The king is certainly going for the sapling, yeah? Analyzing everything we know so far, my conclusion is the sapling must be in the Giant's Lair. You mean that giant wall we can see from the big tree? The haunted place? That Giant's Lair? A towering behemoth of steel and wood, said to have housed the previous rulers of these lands, the so-called giants.
It is forbidden to go there. None who enter have ever come back. In hindsight, it makes sense it'd be there, even if we needed the artifacts to enter. We need a boat to get there, though. Doubt the wasps will let us sail in fine and dandy. They were one step ahead of us. We had just received reports that the ships at the pier were sunk by the wasps. What do we do then? Bees can't build boats or anything. If you'd allow me to suggest something, why not ask the Termite Kingdom? There's a Termite Kingdom? They are an isolationist yet advanced society that lives just outside Bagaria. They hate daylight, so they don't make much contact. Some species go for a visit, but they forbid entrance to all ants. Or that's how they used to be, right, my queen? When my mother went into her sleep, I was not skilled enough to maintain her level of diplomacy, and our allegiance fell apart. But they are our only hope. I will go. Injured though I may be, I shall request an audience and do what it takes. I must oppose! The termites live deep in the Forsaken Lands. That area is teeming with dangerous beasts. You must not put yourself in such danger. I will prepare envoys at once. If this was any other time, I would agree with you. But there is no other choice. We are only in dire straits because of me. I will go myself, and that is final. If only I was as strong as you, my queen, injured as I am. Maki, Zariant, you two rally up all explorers. Do not let rumors and panic spread. When we return, we shall strike the wasps. They most certainly have seized the rubber prison as we speak. That is the only known way inside the Giant Slayer from Bagaria. But right now we will move to the Forsaken Lands. I will need an escort to ensure I arrive at the Termite Kingdom. Team Snakemouth, I shall wait for you in the Golden Path Tunnel. The old entrance to the Forsaken Lands is located there. Also, Vanessa, please feel free to stay at our palace. We do not have much to offer, but we will make sure to treat you as you deserve. Why, you have my gratitude, Elizant. It seems you misjudge your ability to impress in court. Our mothers may have had trouble in the past, but we can change that relationship between the ants and the wasps for generations to come. If that's so, then let us share a meal when this is all dealt with. Team Snakemouth, we must hurry. Do not keep me waiting. Unfortunately, that's exactly what I'm about to do. I got side quests I want to do, baby. Team Snakemouth, please protect the queen. You can count on us. Actually, I'm kind of tempted to go and do the, I'm kind of tempted to go and do the, upper Snakemouth thing, like, right after this. Oh, snap. Elizant's widow was destroyed. Oh, hang on a minute. 4 kingdoms. Ant, bee, wasp, Vanessa the First. Former Queen of the Wasps. Oh, that's her, isn't it? Same one. And then Queen Lyra the Second and King Hector the Fourth, rulers of the termites. Interesting. Can't wait to meet them. So this is it? The artifacts have all been rounded up. Indeed, the sapling is finally within reach. Of the Wasp King? Be careful, everyone. I'll be rooting for you. Right. Golden Path Tunnel. Right. I got it. Oh boy. So, Upper Snakemouth. That's gonna be a huge challenge. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm ready for it. I may about face and decide to do this chapter first. I don't know. I'll have made up my mind by the time we reconvene tomorrow. What's going on? What's the big ruckus? Well, you see... What? To think this would happen behind our backs. This is your fault! How dare you all lose! We did what we could. At least we can say we were present. Why, you? While they
Levi, you've gotta learn to shut up sometimes.
Watch your mouth, pink freak. Watch your mouth lest it suffer an unfortunate strike.
Shut it, or we'll take you all on right now.
We can't afford to waste any time. We can argue when the kingdom is safe. It's good to see some have their priorities straight. We'll go ahead on our task now. Try not to beat each other up. Must we always have these quarrels?
Well, duh! Do you know how frustrating it is to live in your short, meager shadow? Come on, we beat you once already. Shut up!
As if you're the only team who's grown.
Whatever, we'll settle this later. Can't get too agitated before my show today.
You're a paragon of chivalry. Anyways, we're off to the Termite Kingdom, so don't bother us.
Don't care. See you, dorks!
Let's, prepare and head to the meeting point. Alright, we probably have a whole glut of, side quests to embark on right now.
Yeah, no kidding. How in the world did they just sneak in?
That's what I want to know.
What am I guarding for?
Well, all's well that ends well, except not really, because we got a big looming threat ahead. Termites, huh? I can't wait to see how they live. Technologically advanced and completely isolated. Kinda reminds me of the, and the fact that they're in, like, a weird Forbidden Kingdom. A weird, like, cursed land. Reminds me a lot of the Agarthans in Fire Emblem Three Houses. Alright, oh, your butler's missing again, huh? In the wild swamplands, oh god. Yeah, I'll do it. And then, Bumble. Who the heck is Bumble? Oh no. Meet me on Metal Island. I can't get to Metal Island yet. Ah, boy. Nothing new here, right? Yeah, I just want to have a quick little survey, see if there's anything interesting I can do. You know what would be great? If I had an idea for a new, like, dark cherry recipe. I really... It's difficult to experiment with something so rare, because you don't want to screw it up and, like, lose a really rare reagent. Prayer... Sleepy needles! Yes, I want that. I was expecting to get this a lot sooner, but better late than never. Yeah, I've really been wanting to mess around with this one. Alright, Sleepy Needles. I'll figure out what else to equip later. Got anything else new? You know who absolutely has new stuff for sale? The Traveling Caravan. Yeah, because they've got, they probably have a whole bunch of new badges on rotation because of all the bosses I've beaten. I could have gotten them for free if only I was playing on hard mode, but I've decided to make hard mode its own playthrough. Yeah, that interest is already racking up pretty well. I'm gonna go ahead and take some out. Oh god, we're getting desync really badly. It's fine though, because we can, because we're almost done for the day anyway. I'm just gonna gather my thoughts before I go on my way. Yeah, nothing much new here. I can't believe I didn't find a single new badge all throughout the Wasp Kingdom. Like, I thought I would have found something really interesting hidden somewhere, but nope. Alright, what do you have for sale? Empower... Yeah, show me what other, super badges you have. Yeah, show me more. Hard charge. Grants maximum charge in exchange for HP. I don't know what that means. Reverse toxin. Oh, that seems really, really good. Being poisoned heals the equipped ally, but reduces defense by 1. Ah, interesting. How much is it? 30 berries, not bad. Let's see, Deep Taunt. Reduces enemies' defense, but boosts their attack. Okay, Heavy Throw, alright. Reflection. Ooh, that looks really good, too. I can't believe I'm giving... I'm like, playing up the merits of a simple, like, defense command. But yeah, I'll think about that. It'd be really cool if I could get multiple copies of that reverse poison badge. So that... Oh, hey, there's a little dirt mound up there. That way I could get, like, the entire party immune to, like, poison status. Mr. Babies. Still can't get in here. Oh, there's, like, a shop in here or something. Oh, it's Madeline's house. Oh, maybe after I do the side quest with her, I can get in her house. Anything else I can check out real quick? Maybe a boulder I can smash? Oh, hey, you guys. Anything new to say? No. I actually checked out that place across the river. Turns out that's where the Seedling King lives. So I could go and fight him, if I felt like it. He didn't actually seem all that hard. But that'll be something I decide at a later date. Well, I guess that's it for today then. I'm just like spinning my wheels at this point. Well, that's it for today. I'll be back either tomorrow or Wednesday with more, and I'll probably have some like lake adventures to talk about by then. Look at that fucking cute snail. Look at him. He's like shy, so he's like looking away whenever we get too close. He's like, oh. Nope. I'm not making eye contact. Nope. 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 It's kind of like a dog. You know how dogs do that? Like, they'll get real close and friendly, but they'll also, like, never directly face you. They'll always have their head off to one side. It's even funnier when you're trying to, like, give them something and they're like, no, I don't want it. I have a treat for you. You want it?
No, I don't want it.
Are you sure you don't want it?
I don't want it.
Are you sure?
I don't want it.